The man closed the refrigerator door, but soon it opened by itself again. After that, no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't close it. It turned out that earlier that day, the man had taken a bottle of soda from the refrigerator to drink. To his surprise, the refrigerator door opened by itself. Then he discovered that no matter how he tried to close it, he just couldn't. And then, the door handle fell off. The man picked up the handle and looked at the refrigerator, which seemed to have a guilty expression on its face. After that, the man said goodbye to the refrigerator and left. But just at that moment, the refrigerator saw the man holding an advertisement for a new model of refrigerator. So, the refrigerator took down the photo of itself and the man looked at it for a moment and then stood up. But just then, it was held back by the power cord. However, the refrigerator still managed to pull out the plug and started walking towards the front door. Finally, it looked back at the place full of memories one last time. Then, the refrigerator walked alone on the street, watching other refrigerators being bought by people, which made it feel even more downhearted. As it passed by a furniture store, it looked up at the advertisements full of beautiful refrigerators and upgraded smart systems. It immediately turned around to leave. But then, its door opened by itself again. The display refrigerators saw this and laughed at it. The refrigerator had to run away quickly, but a small refrigerator in the display case gave it a different look. In the meantime, the man returned home. As soon as he walked in, he was shocked. He fell to his knees, heartbroken that the refrigerator had left. At that moment, the refrigerator was walking on the street and unexpectedly had its photos blown away by a speeding car. Fortunately, the only photo left was still on the refrigerator's chest. But when the refrigerator looked back, it saw an old, dead refrigerator in an alley, which scared it so much that it ran away, dropping ice cubes as it went. Luckily, the lost photos were picked up by the man. He asked the display refrigerators if they had seen his good friend, but the new model refrigerators ignored him. However, the small refrigerator secretly pointed in a direction for the man. By this time, the refrigerator had arrived at the junkyard and sat alone on a swing. But the swing was also old and broken. Fortunately, the photo gave the refrigerator some comfort, but it threw the photo away. At that very moment, the man picked up the photo and walked up to the refrigerator. He carefully put the photo back in place and asked the refrigerator why it had left. The refrigerator then pointed to the advertisement for the new model of refrigerator in the man's hand. It turned out that the refrigerator thought the man wanted to buy a new refrigerator, but actually, the man just wanted to buy a new handle. After hearing this, the refrigerator became happy again. Then, the man helped the refrigerator install the new handle. Finally, the two of them were together again, relying on each other in life.